What is going to be buddy? My Machine Fudge, AKSG, and say welcome back to that audio series. Yes, I'm back with this series. It's been like days and days. If you need this series, I'll post a playlist down below. Let's go and get started. So, at least a couple of days ago, I read an article. It's called, what is it called? I read an article. It's called, where is it? Oh, right there. It's called Keeping Nitro Account Secure. Now, I made a mistake on that article. I accidentally put a microphone because I thought there was no video on that article. Well, here it is. There's a video on that article, which means that I'm gonna have to make I have to make another video of that one with video. Now, the good thing is I'm not gonna read every single thing. I already read it last video of this series. If you want to know more about that, check it out. But if you haven't checked it out, you don't have to check my last video. You can also watch this video with me because this is also another way of how to secure your password. So yes, that means tomorrow I'll also make another Nitro type all news video since I made a mistake on the last video. So yeah, apologies. I'll try to make sure I have to whether I want to wear a microphone or whether I should not. Alright, so the video is called How to Protect Your Nitro Type Account. It's by Ace Typer, and it's around 7 minutes long over here. So here I'm going to turn up the volume so you guys can hear it. It's already up. And then, yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and start watching this video. Here we go.
What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about some great ways that you can protect your account and not lose it. And we're just going to jump right into it. Be sure to subscribe, and I will do the giveaway for today for $1 million at the end of the video. Be sure to read the description if you're confused on that. So the first thing and foremost is to make a very long password. As you can see to my account, I have a super long password, and this will just basically protect your password should you ever accidentally break it, because the password will be longer than what you show. And the other thing is that it's much harder to guess, especially if you type random letters. The one thing that you should really look out for, however, is to make sure that you don't forget this password and you store it somewhere. Maybe save it through Google Passwords or something like that. Just a really good way to not lose it in general. And the next thing I wanted to talk about, and yes, we're really jumping into it, is to not share your password. This is very possibly the bulkiest part of this video, because sharing your password, there are plenty of ways that you can lose an account by sharing your password. The first thing I would like to talk about is account sharing. Obviously, getting onto a top team and being active and being an officer, that could be much easier if you account share. But unless you really trust the person and it's more your guys' account rather than just your account, do you really trust them enough to have this big account that you have, and do you really trust them enough to have control over that time? You really need to know them. My rule of thumb is if you really know them IRL and you're good friends with them, maybe that's okay. However, if you know them online and it's your personal and primary account, I honestly would not share the password with them. So that's just for account sharing, and there are many different reasons as to why account sharing happens, and I won't dive into all of them, but just the bottom of the line, don't account share if you really don't want to expect losing the account, if that makes sense. The next thing I would like to talk about is, and yes, this is probably one of the most important as well, account buying and selling. So, account buying and selling is obviously something that is very important to not losing your account, because there are things called scammers, and most people know about scammers, but there are some people who do not and end up getting scammed. However, there's also the thing where even if you are aware of scammers, you might not actually know that somebody is a scammer. So that's why just in general, account selling on Nitro Type is just a really bad strategy for kind of just in general sharing your account password and getting ahead in the game just as a whole. And so that's what I wanted to talk about for hacking, scamming and stuff like that. It's just a bad system. Until Nightshade implements some way to like actually trade accounts, which they probably never will, there's no point in sharing your account because chances are it might get scammed. And one thing I would like to really quickly butt in with this is that if your account does get scammed, that is as much your fault as it is the person who scammed you, because you are getting into a system that is, very, 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 how I would say, kind of difficult to accomplish and get ahead in. You have to really meet trustworthy people, and even using a middleman is sometimes very, very rigged. So this leads me into another thing, and this is validating your email. I'm not going to, go into my email because I'd actually dox myself, but validating your email is very important because you can basically, uh, how would you say, you could basically connect your password. So if we look at my email address, we have acecyberbusiness@gmail.com. So say in theory that my email that's connected to my internship account is acecyberbusiness@gmail.com, which by the way I probably will start connecting to soon. But this way, if I forget my password, I will be able to contact that email and reset the password. If I don't have an email attached, then what will happen is I cannot recover my password. Nightshade has no way of knowing that it's me who's trying to get into the account, and therefore can't recover my account for me at all. However, there is one last thing if everything else goes wrong, and this is proof that you own the account. How do I prove that I own the account, you may ask? And this is like kind of a very, very fuzzy question, I'd say, because it's really up to, I believe, whether or not Nightshade still does this. But basically, if you have a gold receipt, basically, if you bought Nightshade gold, then I believe you will get an email confirming that purchase. After you receive an email confirming that purchase, what you should try to do is try to at least take a screenshot or save that email or somehow get that file to save and make sure that you, yes, you can access this in case of an emergency where you lose your password, you lose your email somehow, and you need contact support. Night support is very, very, very unclear as to what you really can support them about. Sometimes they'll recover an account for you, sometimes they won't. So just going through support in general is kind of a waste of time for them, even if you lost an account, because they might not actually give it to you. But it's really up to interpretation. So those are my 4 main points as to how to not lose a Nightship account. Having a long password, don't share your password, validating your email, and then proving that you own the account. It's up to interpretation as to how deep and how secure you want your account to be. Honestly, I'd say the more secure the better, because there are a lot of things at stake in this case, especially with an account that you really worked hard towards and worked hard on. I would be devastated if I were Wildflower and I were to lose this kind of account, and it's just like that kind of thing that you really don't want to happen. But that's pretty much it, everyone. Thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm about to roll the giveaway clip, so congrats to everyone I don't even know yet. This was a lot of fun to film. Be sure to stay safe out there with your account. Have an amazing day, and peace out.
Now it's time the giveaway. I'm just still gonna watch it for the giveaway, or when the video is done or paused automatically. All right, it's done. All right, so Ace Typer actually explained how to secure your password. I also have made a video about Ace's tips. If you haven't checked it out, you can check it out on my channel. It's last video of this. So yeah. And yeah, that's all of this. That's all about this topic. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the show. Oh no, actually, let's take a look at the season, because I think yesterday I told you I started racing on Saturday, and I got like a lot of or some of the rewards. So let me guys tell you and show you what I've accomplished. So I accomplished getting $250,000, a common perk of Ion Surge, rare sticker called Spinning Wheel of Doom, Solar Roller, which I believe a bot used that. I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know what bot used, which name of the bot used that. An Ion Surge, an uncommon perk for each Equinox, a sticker called Platypus Racer. Like, is it Period Platypus? Let me look it up. Perry Platypus, not to be confused. Of that for Phineas and McFurb. Is it McFurb? I forgot. Phineas and McFurb, right? Phineas and Ferb, not McFurb. Okay. Getting $1 million, glass dolphin sticker, rare perk of Ion Surge, eco-friendly title, eco ship, $1 million more, and a sticker called Tunes. So tomorrow I'm gonna accomplish getting Nitrix Luminum, which is a rare card, iDog, which is a trailer, and it kind of looks cute to be honest, but whatever. And then getting $1,500,000. These are the ones I'm gonna accomplish tomorrow. And for gold, you get $2 million, and for the cheat arrow, and the rest of that one. But I'm only gonna get 3 of them since I'm a basic player. Alright, that's all of that. Let's go and take a look at the shop. Let's take a look at the featured and daily items. We got Harvester Tractor. I actually had this last season, I believe. I could be wrong. It's $3 million. It's a rare tractor. What does it say? Time to harvest some wins, of course. And then we got Tractor Beam. It's $3,300,000. It's a legendary trail. What does it say? Moo. Oh, yeah, it's cow. Not to be confused with Eat More Chicken. Yeah. Alright. So I was only got in around May 30th, I believe, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I could be wrong. So, yeah. Alright, let's take a look at daily items. We got the Judge. Is that a new color? Or am I tripping? Whatever. We got $7,000. It's an uncommon card. What does it say? There's no objecting it to the spec. The Judge is an absolute beast of a card, of course. And then we got Oops. That's a weird title. It's $45,000. It's an uncommon title. What does it say? Did Travis break something? Of course, a Travis moment. So I was regarding today, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. I think when I publish this, you might have time. So, yeah, cool. And of course, there's nothing new on Metro Line. Let's take a look at the leagues. Actually, I was thinking I can make it to the finals, but it can be really difficult because I do about 100. No, I actually do finals, which is ranging about 100 XP. Well, I got 70, then 100, but yeah. So currently I'm in 14th place. I got 152 words per minute, about an average, and I did 344 races with an XP count 370,620. For my team, it's actually 42 members, so 1,325 races. And XP count of 1,466,850. Actually, my team in this league was the first one to make it to 1,000,000 XP. So huge credit to that one, and huge credit to me because I helped them out. Alright, we're gonna end the video right over here. Thank you guys so much for watching me. If you guys want to comment down below, yes, I'll make an extra time on this video tomorrow. Not a random number generated because I made a mistake, so I got to make a new one. Which I fixed it today. I'm gonna have to make another one to cover that. So next video of the Nitro Type All New series, I'll make a video called what is it called? I think I have to scroll down. No, I don't know. Okay. The next video will be called Back to School 2021 season is on. I believe it has a video, but I'll definitely check it. Trust. So stay tuned to that for tomorrow. But that's all for today. I'll see you next time tomorrow. Peace out.